Uh, okay, hi guys, I'm Saifur Rahman. I'm going to talk today, Shahin Shuvo, about our higher studies. So let's start with Shuvo. Hi Shuvo, how are you?
Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, good. So Shuvo, let's talk about some frequently asked question about higher studies. Let's start with your university. What are you studying and where are you studying now?
Uh, Actually, my university name is Ball State University,
Mm-hmm.
and I am here as a graduate assistant in the subject of environmental management.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my research is related to water pollution remediation and irrigation suitability analysis.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Can you tell me something about your university? Means how big it is, or how many students around environment, just like that. It's
Ball
not
State.
exactly. Just try to give us some idea about your university.
I think Ball State University is not like a big university, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like a middle class university. The rank
Okay.
of this university is at 100, probably 47 or like this
Mm-hmm.
in the national rank. And the university is almost 1,150 acres land.
Okay.
It is surrounded, and most probably the number of students of Ball State University is around two, 25,000, like that,
Okay, that's
probably.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay. Let me ask you one more question. At what point of your study means what point of your undergraduate you start to think about your higher studies?
Uh,
Means first year, second year, third year. Means some are after completing their graduation, then they are thinking, oh, either they will go for BCS or they will go
oh, okay, okay. That's
in
an
job or
interesting
this.
question.
So at which
Actually,
point you started to think about?
okay, okay. I think my starting is little bit different from other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am from leather engineering background,
Mm-hmm.
and my university is University of Dhaka. I had completed my BC from over there, and most of our friends get their job within like without getting their degrees.
Mm-hmm.
After finishing their final exam, they involve with the different companies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think those who studied in leather engineering department, they get a job in our sector without uh, without so much effort.
Mm-hmm.
And I started my higher study uh, ambitions after completing my final exam, when when my friends are trying to get the job, and I thought I think I have to do some different things. That's why uh, I just admitted in a GRE coaching center, but I am not able to continue my GRE coaching.
Okay.
By the way, I did my GRE after
Mm-hmm.
completing my uh, uh, bachelor,
Okay.
and then I go for IELTS, and ultimately I applied for US universities. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's all about.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit difficult when you have completed your graduation. That time it's little bit pressurized for us to go for the job or uh, to take the preparation for the higher studies because for higher studies is take I think little bit time. So for ourselves it's really difficult. But I think it's a little bit better if we can start it a little bit earlier, such as second year or third year.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
no problem. Uh, Actually, can you tell me what motivates you to come here for higher studies? Uh, is there?
uh, I think the starting is little bit confusing. Like every student who are graduated from leather engineering department, they
Mhm,
first they try to be in contact with a different kind of track. Like some of my friend try to prefer for themselves for MBA
mhm,
admission test. Some of them prefer for themselves for BCS exam. Some of
mhm,
them directly enter into the sector.
mhm,
And I uh, from my surrounding, I just do some different. I just try to do some different
mhm.
with some of my friends. Like they also they also came for GRE studies, and some of them already succeed, and some of them they just turn back to the sector. And
Yeah.
but I try to keep patience and try to do it successfully. So my motivation is that if someone have any ambition for higher studies, then he has to be more patient about his dream. Uh, and some of the obstacles come in front of him, but I don't think he should be distract from his aim ambition.
Yeah, this is true actually. That means you want to say that you have to set up your goal first, then you have to focus
Yeah,
on your goal.
absolutely.
Main thing. So, as you mentioned, what kind of problem you are facing for higher studies? Means to take your preparation or to get the information about higher studies, and how did you deal with that?
uh,
Means actually,
Actually,
there is lot of obstacle because we don't have enough students from our university in USA. So if the more student in US university, then it's easier for you to get the information from them. But as we don't have, so in that case, it's little bit difficult for us to get the exact information. What should we do? So this kind of problem, how did you deal with that? Or others problem what you are facing that time? How did you deal with that?
I think I think if someone have any intention to do something different,
Mm-hmm.
then if he is on the track, then ultimately day by day he can learn how to apply, how to deal with GRE, how to deal with IELTS. It's like you have to be you have to be keep in track. Like in Facebook, over in online, plenty of resources are available, but you have to just pop it up and just click it, and you will
Mm-hmm.
find what's going on, how to apply, how to do how to deal with this kind of stuff. And just you need to be keep in touch with higher studies ambition.
Yeah, I understand. Means your criteria, you know your profile. So according to
Yeah,
profile, you need to search the information. You need to search the universities and everything. Oh,
yeah.
it. So how did you find your university?
I think it's an interesting story. First of all, I knocked one of the professor in this department,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Fistels.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Bangladesh, that time I do some research just for my higher higher study ambitions,
Okay. Good.
and I just knocked him through email that his research and my research interest is almost same, and I had a published paper.
Mm-hmm.
So I just inform him that I am on the track uh, like him.
Mm-hmm.
So he respond me like you can apply. and I applied, and
Mm-hmm.
then uh, unfortunately he has hadn't had a fund that time. That's
Okay.
why he referred me another professor,
Mm-hmm.
Bang Shuihan,
Mm-hmm.
and his work is almost similar to my work,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all. And he knocked me, do you have any intention to come in my program? And I just asked, I just replied him, yeah, I'll be more than glad to join your team.
Okay.
And then he took me, and I just go for visa interview and got the visa and came here. That's all.
Yeah, you are a little bit lucky because yeah, because your one of professors refer you to another professor. It's
Yeah,
uh, uh, good thing for you because it's
yeah,
little.
of course.
Okay, so how many universities you apply
uh, as I
in total?
told you before, I had completed my bachelor in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I did my GRE in 15 February
Mm-hmm.
2016,
Mm-hmm.
and I had applied in 2016 to university.
Mm-hmm.
One is Florida Institute of Technology, another is South Dakota State University, probably.
Okay. Okay.
And South Dakota State University reject my applications,
Okay.
and Florida Institute of Technology accept me. Give me an acceptance letter. They promise me they will give me fund in the
Okay.
coming year, but they give me probably $6,000 for my livelihood,
Mm-hmm.
and probably they gave me tuition fee waiver.
Okay.
Uh, I, I faced, yeah, visa interview with that
Mm-hmm.
funding, but I was rejected first time.
Okay.
In 2017, I had applied to university as well, Ball State and Ohio University.
Okay.
And Ohio University gave me tuition acceptance letter with tuition fee waiver and probably uh, 8,000 funding with
Mm-hmm.
8,000 per year, and
Salary?
they told me that if you came, then we will manage uh, to get you more fund.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ball State gave me tuition fee waiver, full funding, and everything they gave me for my master's, for my MSc in environmental science. So I just came here. That's all.
Okay, that's a fantastic story. So let me ask you some different questions. Uh, did you have any ranking preference when you started apply for US universities?
Uh, Actually, I don't have.
Okay.
Because my bachelor result is not quite good enough,
Okay.
and my uh, other like GRE IELTS is not enough good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I prefer to like choose some of the like
Okay.
you
Means
know third class university, probably second class.
no,
That's
no,
all.
there is nothing third class and second class actually.
Yeah, you can say rank based on the rank. You can
Yeah.
say like that.
Yeah. Because some people they prefer the rank and yes, I think for the US universities, the main thing is as the base quality. Then after
Yeah,
that, they have some grading, and for that, this ranking preference actually.
yeah, of course.
Because it's not like that. Your university ranking is a little bit lower. That means your university don't have the enough opportunity for research or and everything. you have everything, but some universities actually they are doing too good, or they're like
Actually, from my experience, those university who's have uh, PhD program,
mhm,
PhD based program,
mhm.
that university's rank is far better than generally graduate graduate or undergrad universities. That means PhD accredited universities rank is far better than normal graduate or undergraduate universities.
Okay, so
But every universities follow some strategies, and they are good. They are good. Definitely, they are. I think if you compare Purdue University and Ball State University, Purdue is just uh, almost 50 mile apart from my university. Purdue University's rank is fourth all over the world.
yeah,
On the other hand, my university's rank is 100 and for 70 or 40 like this in nationwide, not in worldwide.
okay,
So but the teaching style, immersive learning facilities, other stuff is almost similar. Their research and my professor research, and you know, so
yeah,
there is no difference. But thing is that in our university, this university is just it started the process of PhD admission or PhD student taking. That's why this is not a rank university. Probably after 20 years, this university will be ranked in number one, number two, like this. So, you know,
yeah. I agree with you uh, because the base research quality or
yeah,
uh, requirement, every university have to have that. So, oh, you are doing your masters, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, do you have any plan to go for PhD?
Uh,
To do
right
that?
now, I have a plan because uh, I think if I do my PhD, then I will expand my horizon. So definitely, I wanna take that opportunity.
Okay, that's good. Fantastic. No problem. So, will you feel free to share your GRE score? If you don't, then we will not go for that section.
Of course, why not? I got 164 in quantitative sections
Mm-hmm.
and 148 in verbal section, and my writing score is really 4 to only 2,
Okay.
and that's all.
Okay. So that means overall, 300,
312.
312.
But in our subject like environmental management, writing is really crucial
Yeah.
because we have to write the report, we have to write papers.
No, not only your subject. Writing is important for everything. For research work,
Yeah, yeah,
you have
yeah,
to
yeah.
explain
Uh,
what you are doing.
so
Writing
so
skill you should have a good quality.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
And yeah,
How
that's
was your visa experience actually?
my visa experience is little bit awkward.
But
Like
finally got the visa,
the,
right?
yeah, I got the visa. I thought I just applied for visa for second time,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought my service ID, service fee which I submit in 2017, probably 2017, that was enough for me uh, uh, to to not go for another service fee, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I stand for visa without service fee, without paying service fee. So it's an
Mistake.
interesting story. After facing my visa interview, I had submitted my service fee.
Okay.
So
What kind of
uh,
question you are
when
facing?
I went to the uh, visa center, that
Mm-hmm.
time I was facing some of the like tremendous problem. I do not have any kind of service. I do not pay any kind of service fee. Why I came here, and the gentle women told me that uh, first you have to pay your service fee, then you can come here and uh, submit your uh, passport and service receipt. Then
Mm.
we will give you our decision.
Okay.
So
So that means your interview has gone. Means they.
yeah, my interview was done, but I didn't
Okay.
get any information that I will get the visa or I will I will reject.
Means they just
Yeah,
hold you. Yeah.
yeah.
They-
They just hold my uh, visa processing,
Okay.
and in the following day, I just I paid my service fee another time
Mm-hmm.
and took a receipt and go for and with my passport I went to the uh, which is called American Embassy
Mm-hmm.
and just submit my passport and service receipt probably in around 12 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Bangladeshi time. Generally, visa interview happen in the early morning,
Mm-hmm.
but I went there. They told me that you can come around 2 or 3. So I went there around 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So then they didn't tell me any kind of information I will get the visa or not.
Mm-hmm.
After 4 or 5 days, they gave me an email like your passport is ready for deliver, but I don't know I got my visa or not.
Okay.
Yeah, then I went to the probably Simon Center or like that.
Maybe.
Probably this is like beside the
Yeah. Yeah.
Bursa Circle,
Mm-hmm.
and I went there and I just checked my passport and I
You
was
said,
amazed that I got visa. That's all.
yeah. When they took your passport and they kept that means you got your visa. But the fact is, actually, I had the same experience, not like you exactly, but I forgot to keep my appointment letter for the visa interview. I forgot to bring that with me when I was facing my visa interview. So that was a problem for me. And my visa service fee, I have I had paid that, but it was not updated that time. So uh, I had to do that things when I was there for my visa interview. So I was facing that time little hassle, just like you, but not completely like you. It was little compared than you. Uh, so finally, I got the visa like you. I was lucky. Uh, so no problem. We are almost done. So do you want to say anything
Yeah.
for the people who are interested for higher studies in USA?
Uh, I think those who have any ambitions to pursue their higher educations, just be patient
Mm-hmm.
and uh, keep in track with GRE, IELTS, and all the requirement which you have to fill up for the application process.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be too hurry, and success will come.
Yeah,
So that's all.
you have to be patient, no matter.
Yeah, you have to be patient.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Shubhu, for your time. I think we will meet soon, and if we will think about some more experience from you, we need that. Then we will come back to you. Until that, uh, thank you very much for your time.
Uh, Thank you so much for calling me and selecting me for your interview.
No, it's not like interview. It's just
Yeah,
a small experience.
yeah.
Because lots of people maybe you're a single information from you, maybe that information can help them. So we're trying to do such kind of activities actually. This is nothing like interview or anything else. So your experience is different, maybe others.
Yeah, probably. My
So you
I
can,
think I think my experience for visa is quite different from other guys.
yeah. So
Yeah,
this is the fact actually.
yeah.
Okay.
That-
Thank you, Shu. Good night.
You're welcome.